That is so awesome. It's like total eclipse of the Jesus. Hey guys, Jesus here. Thank you for joining me for this vlog video. This one actually is inspired by my good buddy Sean Somnook, who recently put up a vlog video of things that he doesn't like about restaurants, which gave me the inspiration to put this video up. I'm gonna put the link for that down in the description. You should go check it out. It's pretty fucking funny. But yeah, it inspired me to put up this video, the top 5 things that I just cannot stand about shopping at a grocery store. So you ready for this? Number 5. That'd be a good point for like a big old 5 to come in there, out of, like right to my left there. But I'm not that good at editing, so it probably won't happen. Just imagine a big 5 come in when I say that, and each number respectively from here on out. But yeah, number 5 would have to be the item location. Say you're used to shopping at you go to this store all the time, and you know the layout pretty well, and then you have to go to a different store because it's in the area, and what are you going to do? You have to go here. And it's completely fucking different. You don't know where the hell anything is. That shit just irritates me. Especially with, like, the grocery chain that I work for, fucking, most of the stores are the same layout, and so it's like if you're looking for ketchup or mustard, all you have to do is find the fucking seasonings and marinades aisle, whichever one that may be. If you find that, you'll find the ketchup and the mustard and the barbecue sauce and mayonnaise and all that. Not in this one store. No. Are you kidding? Why would it be there? No. Instead, they've got it all the way over on the fucking far side of the first aisle of the store by the produce department. Like the ketchup and mustard and the mayonnaise and all that and over there. It's like, that's something that really bugs me when you're trying to fucking find something and you just can't. And you know it should be in the area that you're looking for it in, but it isn't because the store decided to put it in some other fucking stupid place instead. Like the French's fried onions, people snack on that shit. That should be in the snack aisle. But they put that shit by the canned green beans, which if you use your brain, it's not too hard to figure out because, I mean, green bean casserole, you top that shit with the French's fried onions, so... But that's the only place most places put it, is by the green beans. So you have to know about that dish in order to go out and be able to find that. So that's number 5. Number 4. Again, with the 4. Number 4 would have to be unhelpful personnel. You've probably been there before. You're trying to find something or you have a question about an item and you happen to come across an employee. And so you ask them, "Pardon me, sir, madam, question about said item." And they respond with, "Huh. I really don't know. I'm sorry." Gee, thanks. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. Happened just the other day. We were trying to find the fucking pizza crusts to make your own pizza at a store whose name I shall leave out. But the employee was just like, "I don't know." And in my line, I work in the same line of work, so if that same thing happened to me, if I honestly didn't know, if I didn't know the answer to the person's question, I wouldn't just tell them, "I don't know," and leave it at that. I'd be like, "I really don't know myself. Let me see if I can find out for you." And then I'd go and find somebody who's more in the know than I am. That's just basic customer service. And it really irks me when I can't see that in the field in another store. So that's number 4. Number 3. Number 3 would have to be the fucking people that just leave their cart in the middle of an aisle. Or they're so fucking huge and they just stand there in the middle of the aisle while they're looking for whatever it is they're looking for, or they're blocking your way while you're trying to get this one fucking can of whatever that you need. And they just don't move. And so you gotta fucking, like, weave around the displays and figure out... I deal with that more when I'm working than when I'm shopping, because I gotta, like, lug all this shit around and deal with all these people just standing around, so I gotta, like, okay, there's a bunch of people there, so I gotta go to this side, but there's more people up there now, so now I gotta go over here. But it's just infuriating. It's like, put your cart to the side, but not so much so that someone can't get in there, but leave enough room where someone can get past you. It's common fucking courtesy. That being said, number 2. This is working well enough, I think. We don't even need the big superimposed numbers anymore. But yeah, number 2 would have to be the fucking store brands. I mean, how many fucking off-brands of every single product on the shelves do you need? I mean, seriously. I can get how, you want something a little cheaper than what the fucking name brand is, but does it really have to be every single product that you sell? Do you really need a knockoff brand of every single product that you have on the shelves? It just doesn't make much sense to me. That being said, that's really all I have to say on that. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. I don't get why they need every single item, because I don't see how the market would be that big for the people that don't want to spend the money on the name brands for every single product that you carry. Some of them, yeah, I could see like cereals, maybe bread, fucking deli meat, stuff like that. Yeah, have your own name brand of that, but fucking like air fresheners and all this other shit, toilet paper and, well, toilet paper, that's an essential, so I could see that. But even then, it's fucking cheap as hell, like one-ply bullshit. Enough on that. Down now to number 1. That's how intense it is. That's how big that number 1 has to be. It covers my face. Number 1. The number 1 thing that irritates me in an everyday shopping experience would have to be the fucking self-checkout. And I know all of you are with me on this. How many times have you gone through a self-checkout and then you scan an item and you're going to, maybe you're shopping with more than one person. It's not just you. Like, this happens when I'm shopping with Anne, more often than not. She'll scan an item, I'll grab it, I'll go to put it in a bag, and then she'll be ready to scan the next thing. But I've got to get the bag open and then get the thing in there and then leave room for the rest of the shit. And while I'm doing that, the weight is uncertain, so the computer's like, are you not going to bag this item? And you can't scan anything until you leave it, and you're like, okay, don't touch it, just leave it. Okay, now scan the next thing. And you gotta go through it all touchy like that until the end. It's like, every fucking, if you shop at a store with a fucking card, every item you scan, it's like, did you scan your whatever card? And, the fucking payment method. And then once you're done paying, after you go through all of this shit, and you have to put up such patience for this mechanized bitch, when you're done, and you've got your fucking 10 bags of groceries, well, no, that's a little much for self-checkout. You got your 5 bags of groceries, and you got to get your change and your receipt. As soon as it kicks your receipt out, it's like, please take your items. And then a minute later, you're still fucking, you got your change and your receipt, and you're putting the fucking shit in your cart, and it's like, please take your items. And it's like, bitch, I'm fucking working on it. Cannot stand the self-checkout machines. And another thing, while we're talking about the self-checkout machines, people bitch about how stores have like 3 registers open, and they got these huge lines, but then you only got 3 registers open out of 12. Way to go, Walmart, or something like that. The reason is because people use the self-checkouts. If you want to help these people keep their jobs and maybe get more people to work these jobs, to open more registers, don't use the fucking self-checkout. That's the robot equivalent of a person that operates a register. And if people are using the robot equivalent, then the store owners are going to be like, well, we don't need to have as many registers open because the self-checkout works. But it fucking doesn't, for the reasons I've stated. And then, like, anytime you fucking get liquor, please wait for assistance. And then you gotta wait for the fucking whoever's in charge up front, and they may be having to go deal with 2 or 3 other registers for people that are also buying liquor, so they gotta check IDs there, then you gotta wait for them to come to you, and it holds the whole thing up. And it'd be a lot easier if fucking grocery stores, first of all, hired more people, first of all, got rid of self-checkout, second of all, hired more people for the registers, and third of all, made sure that the people working the registers are over 21 years of age. So that way, every other page on the intercom isn't 21 on register 4 or whatever. Interesting little side note to that. I'm just following my train of thought here. Every time I'm at work and I hear fucking someone on a register, they're like, 21 on 3, and then like 5 seconds later I'll hear a page like 21 on 6. I always picture the dude at register 3 and the dude at register 6 locking eyes, just like, you son of a bitch. Like, who's gonna get the 21 first? Always something just pops into my head whenever I'm working and I hear shit like that. That side note aside, yeah, fuck the self-checkouts. Get rid of that shit, don't use it. It's bullshit and it takes away from American jobs in the grocery market. That being said, hope you've enjoyed my rant against the grocery store experience. Tune in real soon for the flip side of that coin in my top 5 worst things about dealing with the average grocery store customer. So tune in real soon for that. Till then, don't forget to like, favorite the video if you enjoyed it. Leave me your comments, thoughts, questions for future Q&A videos, stuff like that, down in the comments section. Go check out Sean's video that's down there as well as his channel, because he's a really awesome guy. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, if you haven't already, and as always, thanks for watching. It didn't pause, did it? Fuck.